Touchdown for the Soldiers. Willie Dixon from the quarterback spot. Quarterback draw is what I would call that. He broke a couple of hand tackles and he ran about 25 yards to the end zone. And there's a player down, obviously, in between the 10 and 20.
Looks like he's all right.
Dr. Kirkland is the ER head of rush.
All right, he's on his feet. Let's give him a hand.
Yes, sir. Always good to see that. Young man comes off the field with a little help. By the way, we do want to say a very special thanks to the young man there in the light blue shirt. That is Dr. Kirkland. He is going to be our medical expert on the field this year, as you can see. So we appreciate Dr. Kirkland and his time. So the Soldiers have tied it up. They're trying to go ahead now.
All right. He's holding the shirt. He brought it down. Okay. All right.
Pace was there and Mabbitt.
Successful.
Mabbitt got first hand on him, got a hand on his jersey, and then Pace manages to come in and finish it off. So the 2-point is no good. No good on the conversion.
Don't all of our cheerleaders look good? All right.
I understand our microphone has not been working. I'm not sure exactly when that happened, but give me just a minute here and let's thank our sponsors just in case that didn't go out earlier. The Flyers would like to express our gratitude for our Platinum, Diamond, and Gold sponsors and their very generous support. Platinum and Diamond sponsors are Cisco, East Central Community College, and Honey Hole Collectibles. The Gold sponsors are Waters Truck and Tractor, Dwell Realty, and Ike McElvain, and So It Seems. We appreciate these folks and their kindness and their support, because without them, we could not do this. All right. We're lining up the kick. I'm not sure exactly the kid's number. Is that 16 trying to kick? Can you tell? 15?
All
It
right.
must be 15. There's not a 16. That's Jury and Kennedy lined up in kicking formation.
All right. Got a flag on the play.
I may be wrong, but I think that's the first penalty flag we've had.
It is, that's right. Ball kick out of bounds. Flyers should take over it at the 40, right at the 40-yard line.
Close to midfield.
Okay, ball was kicked out of bounds.
That's revelation. I could break it down with no hesitation. I seen a girl have a demon, she was levitating. I seen her get delivered, Satan devastated. Peace of the Lord, this ain't meditation. You ain't getting into heaven without registration. Put my pain in the music like my pen is aching. The king of main talk, boys, demonstration.
So at the very least, the Flyers are going to get excellent field position on the kick that went out of bounds. They're going to mark the ball just on the Soldier side of the midfield stripe at the 40. Those Flyers have a first down and they have 4 minutes and some change to work with.
All right. Gonna Be a first down. First down, Meridian Flyers. Ball in motion. Hand off to number 21 up the middle.
Number 21 hit in the backfield.
Gonna bring up a
He's going to
second down.
push forward and get about 3 yards. That is, once again, that is Drew Battle. He was in there and behind the block at number 57. He's going to be taken down. Looks like they're going to give him about
Second
a
and
yard.
about
All
9.
looks like 2nd and 9 indeed.
All right, ball in motion. Quarterback passes.
Casey's pass is complete to Pace
He fakes the pass.
in the backfield. He's out close to first down yardage.
But not before he gets a first down.
First down
First
Flyers.
down Flyers.
Looks like the ball is going to be about the 25, maybe 26-yard line. It's hard to say. It's hard to tell again from this distance and this angle.
All right, ball in motion. Passes.
Pass is incomplete. Pass intended for Pace.
Bring up second down.
2nd down and 10.
Have about 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half.
Best I can tell, we're looking at about 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
All right, second down.
2nd and 10 for the Flyers. They've got
Ball in motion.
Casey rolls to his left.
Quarterback pass incomplete. Gonna bring up a
Pass
third
intended
down.
for number 15. That was Peden, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
All right. All right, timeout for the Flyers.
Timeout Flyers.
3:30.
Now it's 3:30 to play in the first half.
There's your cheerleader, see if you can read.
After that, I'll get a hard copy. I can put it in my phone. Right there.
All right, a big third down for the Flyers.
All right, 3rd and 10 for the Flyers. Inside the 30-yard line of the Soldiers.
All right, offside.
Defense jumped across. I may be
Offside
wrong,
Soldiers.
but if my memory serves me, that is only the 2nd penalty of the night. So
Still third down.
3rd and 10 comes 3rd and 5.
right, ball in motion. Pitch back to number 44. Brought
Pace
down
on the
by
pitch
Holster
back.
Soldiers.
He does
Gonna bring
not
up
have room to run.
fourth
There was
down.
no room there. Number 23, I think, was the first guy there. That is, I don't have a 23 on my roster, but he introduced himself to Mr. Pace in the backfield, so he's there whether he's on the roster or not. At any rate, that brings up a fourth down, and it looks to be maybe 3 yards.
All right, big fourth down.
Is that a TV crew? Veterans on.
False start for the Flyers. They'll back them up
Well, I
5
spoke
yards.
too soon, so that is the third penalty
Still
of the
fourth
night.
down.
First one on the Flyers. So it's going to move them back from 4th and 3 to about 4th and 8. All right, fourth down. Ball is still inside the 25-yard line.
All right. Another false start by the Flyers. Back them up 5 more
So
yards.
after
Still
going a
fourth
quarter
down.
and a half without getting a penalty, the Flyers have 2 on consecutive plays. So 4th and 8 becomes 4th and
Be 4th
13.
and about 13 yards to go.
Now the ball is marked closer to the 30-yard line. So
Ball in motion. Quarterback passes. Oh, incomplete. Gonna bring up turnover on downs.
not sure if
First
that
down,
pass is
Soldiers.
intended for Peden or for Lewis, but it falls incomplete, and the Soldiers will take over on downs. I believe the referee said that was an official timeout. He pointed it himself. 2 minutes on the clock. I got to say a personal thanks to our new statistician this season, Mr. John Farley. We appreciate his help. He is here keeping a much older man straight whose eyes are not near as young as his.
2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first half.
According to the announcer, we have 2 minutes and 5 seconds left.
All right, first down, Soldiers.
All right, the Unity Christian Soldiers now have a first down.
All right. Ball in motion. Pass is complete. Short gain on the play. Second down.
Once again,
Soldiers.
on that play, we had number 57 for
Loss on the play.
the Flyers, along with
Second
number
down,
97, that's
11
Judah
yards to go.
Smith. And once again, I'm sorry, I can't tell you who 57 is. We got a uniform that didn't get in,
1
and he's
minute,
played
38
in
seconds to go in the first half.
last year's colors, but he is making his presence known. So loss on the play of a yard brings up a second down and 11 for the Soldiers. Clock continues to roll. It's under a minute and a half.
Ball in motion. Quarterback keeper. All right, he's going to be brought down.
Shelton Pace on the tackle.
Big Third
big
down
play,
for the
4-yard gain. Looks like that's going to leave the Soldiers with a
About a minute
3rd
left in
and
the
7.
first half.
Clock has just rolled under a minute to play in the half. Timeout.
Soldiers.
Timeout, Soldiers.
About 43 seconds left in the first half. Woo, give it up for the junior cheerleaders. Pep squad.
So it appears there's some
All right,
40
we got a big third
seconds
down coming
left.
up with about 43 seconds. left.
43 seconds according to the PA announcer. And the Soldiers are facing a 3rd and a good 7. They've got 3 wideouts, 2 on the far side of the field, 1 to the near side, and the quarterback solo in the backfield.
All in motion. Pass is incomplete.
The pass is incomplete.
4th down.
Number 57 was back there putting pressure on the quarterback. And the ball went basically into the dirt. So this will bring up a 4th down. It looks like the Soldiers are going to line up in a punt formation. Maybe that's number 22, Jamarian Simmons in punt formation. It's hard to tell from at this angle.
All right. The Soldiers.
So the punt is muffed, and the Soldiers are going to recover it at the Flyer 21-yard line. So there's 27 seconds, 28 seconds left.
First down, Soldiers.
First down, Soldiers at the Flyer 21.
Uh, 27 seconds
27
left
seconds.
in the first half.
Looks like the officials are gathering for some sort of a conference
All
here.
right. First down, Soldiers.
All right, 27 seconds to play in the first half. The head of the refereeing crew is talking to the Flyer coach right now. Not sure what that was about. We have 27 seconds to play. 21 yards from the end zone for the Soldiers.
Ball in motion. Pass. Almost caught, but incomplete. By number 3.
Pass intended from Dixon, intended for Morris, but it falls incomplete. defending back there for the Flyers was none other than Caleb Kirkland. Again, he is new to the program and just a freshman.
All right, second down, Soldiers.
We got movement on the interior of the offensive line. So that'll move them back 5 more yards.
False start, Soldiers. Back them up 5 yards. Still second down. .22 seconds left in the first half. Ball in motion.
Quarterback breaks a tackle. He is going to be game tackled and taken down out of bounds.
With about 12 seconds left in the
That's going to be number 44, Pace, as well as number 10, Mabott. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. Timeout for the Soldiers. And looks like there's about 13 seconds in the half. There was a great deal of pressure on that quarterback that time from the get-go, but he managed to break contain and got out. But Mabott and Pace were able to wrangle him down and get him out of bounds after just a couple of yards. Well, we'll call it a gain of 3 because it looks like he's 3rd and 12, so it was 2nd and 15. So if my math is correct, we'll give him 3 yards. That's intended for number 5, that is Kevon Miles. And it looks like there's about 7 seconds left in the first half. My statistician over here is pointing out that the pressure at that time was brought by number 97, Drew Smith. So 4th down, this ought to be about the last play of the first half, or close to it. Pass is intercepted once again, number 7. They're going to take him down at about the 10. That was number 7, Tyler Casey. And that'll bring us to halftime, where your score is the Meridian Flyers 6 and the Unity Christian Academy Soldiers 6 as well. It's a tie ball game at the half. I want to say a very special thanks to these sponsors. Once again, we'd like to thank our platinum and diamond sponsors, along with our silver sponsors, The Platinum Diamond folks are Cisco, East Central Community College, and Honey Hole Collectibles. And the silver sponsors are Tommy Horn Law, PLLC, Southern Pipe and Supply, Friends of County Road 5133, Clayton and Lou Cobbler, Mitchell Tire and Wrecker, Creative Pain, Burton Awards, and Honeysuckle's Floral Boutique. We appreciate these folks. Thank them very much for their support, because as I said earlier, without their support, we don't get to do this. These kids don't get to play. So at the half, the game is tied here 6-6. So we'll be back at, I think the camera's going to continue rolling, but we'll be back in about 8 or 9 minutes to start the second half. All right, folks, we're down to the last 10 seconds of the half, and we're about to put this thing back to the test. Now, if I remember correctly, the Flyers kicked off the ball game, and they should get the ball first here in the second half. But I've been wrong before.
We're ready for the third quarter. All right, the Meridian Flyers will be receiving.
You're not reading tonight, are you? Somewhere in time. All right, folks. We're about ready to do this thing. Now we're waiting on the chain gang.
Chain game. Where's the chain game? All right. Give it up for the chain game.
If you can see, and I'm sure you can, two young men just sprinted across the field, getting ready to resume the game. That is the chain gang. They are intact, and we're ready to play ball. Number 22, I think it was a while ago, that was kicking. That is Jamarian Simmons. Pace picks it up. He's going to have it out to about the 17, maybe 18-yard line. It is Shelton Pace.
Looking for an opening. Brought down by number 22. This is Jamarian Simmons.
Number 22, the young man who kicked it off, Jamarian Simmons on the tackle. So the Flyers start the second half with the football at their own, we'll call it 18-yard line. We've got a couple yards short of the 20.
Ball in motion, number 44.
And off to Pace, he is going to be hit
He's brought down by host
as he got the ball in the backfield.
down.
It's going to be a loss on the play of a good 4 yards, so we'll call it second down and 14. He was hit before he could even get into stride.
Second down for the Flyers.
Inside handoff to Drew Battle.
Mr. Tyler,
Number 10 on the tackle, that was Tyler Kosey. Timeout on the field, timeout Flyers. come back.
All right.
Flyers are going to be
third
facing
down for
a
the
third
Flyers.
down and about 14. The ball is just outside the 21, maybe 22-yard line.
All right, ball in motion.
Casey back to pass.
Good.
Pass is complete to number 4. That is none other than Mr. Kirkland, Caleb Kirkland.
First down.
Casey's pass was complete to Kirkland, and he takes it all the way down to the Soldier 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it. Well, actually, they're going to mark him down at about the 31, maybe 32.
38 yards.
First down.
About 38 yards. 40 count.
Ball in motion. Pass is incomplete. Second down.
All right, incomplete pass, going to bring up a second down and 10.
All right, second down for the Meridian Flyers. Ball in motion. Number 7 passes. Thrown a little bit behind. Third down for the Flyers.
The pass is intended for number 13, Micah Hoskins. And it was a little behind him, but third down and 10.
Third down and 10.
I think we've got on that play when Kirkland caught that pass, I think that was a 32-yard gain.
Third down. Ball in motion. Pitch out.
There's a flag on the field, but there is a touchdown on the play. We'll have to see if the play is going to stand or if the there's a flag down inside the 10, about the 5, and there's a flag up the field as well. Not sure exactly. Anyway, on the play itself, there was a fumble, and a young man picked it off out of the air and sprinted close to 40 yards from midfield to the end zone.
This is our discussing. A couple of flags on the field they're discussing. Personal foul. Unity.
That was a blindside block. Back block.
Okay.
Block in back.
Looks like there was a block in the back on that play, which is signified by a personal foul.
Personal foul. Jay, move. That's sportsmanlike conduct. The second foul.
and unsportsmanlike on the second. We're watching this unfold real time here. Okay, so Unity is going to have the football at their own 30-yard line. So the touchdown comes off of the board.
First down, Soldiers.
Unity Christian will have the football at their own 30 with a first down to go.
15-yard penalty for a personal foul. All right, first down, Soldiers. Ball in motion. All right.
2-yard gain.
Second
on
down for the Soldiers.
2-yard gain, and Mr. Josh Peden made the tackle on the play.
Short gain on the play.
So it looks like they're actually measuring him as only 1-yard gain. So we'll take 2nd and 9.
Second down, Soldiers. Ball in motion.
Big stop in the backfield at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Drew Battle once again. Looks like it's going to bring up. He took him in the backfield. They're going to set up a 3rd and 13. Loss on the play of about 4.
Mr. Bone, who was number 4? Number 3. Huh? You missed it.
About 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Third down, Soldiers.
Ball's on the ground, and the quarterback, he managed to get rid of the ball, but just barely. He was under a great deal of pressure. Number 10 back there, I believe that is Boaz Mabott, in his face. He got rid of the ball under great deal. Okay. Matter of fact, it's going to be intentional grounding on the quarterback. So that'll be a spot foul and move them back. Looks like inside or close to their own 10-yard line. Yeah, looks like they're going to mark it right at the 10. So it'll be 4th down and long. It's 4th and 30 actually. Eli Swagger takes the ball. He comes back. He's got it back at about the 30-yard line. They're actually going to mark him at the 28. Yeah, we'll mark it at the 28. First down, Flyers. If I'm looking correctly at the clock, it's about 5:02 left in the third quarter.
All right, first down for the Flyers. motion. Pass is incomplete. Gonna bring up a second down.
Casey's pass falls incomplete.
Official time
Pass
out.
is intended for Sliger and it falls incomplete. So this is an opportunity for us to, we'll thank our sponsors later, but right now we want to say a special word of appreciation for our cheerleaders, this year's cheerleaders, and I apologize for not being better prepared. This is a list as I've been given. This is Caden Creekmore, Maddie MacArthur, Layla Farley, Sophia Peden, Emma Farley, Charity Peden, Posey Brooks, Addison Dickerson, Peyton Schnur, Selena Sliger, and Savannah Turner. Those are the young ladies that are cheering for the Flyers this year, and we appreciate it. And they put a lot of time and effort in getting ready and doing all the routines that they do, I promise you. So we want to tip the hat to them and wish them well this year. Coach, he just feels sorry for an old man up here, all he does. All right. Right at 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
All right, ball in motion. Ball's incomplete. Bring up a third down.
Pass incomplete. Third down and 10 after 2 incomplete passes.
All right, third down. Ball in motion. Pass on the play is incomplete.
Pass intended downfield for Sliger once again, but that's going to bring up a fourth down situation. Sliger had 2 DBs back there. It looks like a couple of safety men, or a safety and a cornerback. At any rate, that's fourth
4 minutes
down.
and 45 seconds left in the third quarter. All right. Big ring down. Ball in motion. Pass by number 7 is incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Casey's pass intended for Sliger and falls incomplete.
Soldiers.
So the Soldiers will take over just inside their own 30-yard line, about the 27, 28. You see where they're marking it down. So first down Soldiers. And the score is still 6-all.
All right. That'll be a first down for the Soldiers. Ball in motion. Quarterback keeper. He's on the move. He's blocking. He's blocking. Stop blocking.
63 yards out, I guess it was, on the quarterback draw. Quarterback he breaks contain, gets downfield, and he takes it to the house.
Remember the third play, you tell the guys too. When they break it, when somebody's breaking and running, you can't go back and start blocking.
Extra point attempt.
You know how to give us something still blocking. But tell them to stop blocking. Tell them if the ball goes, you stop blocking.
So the Soldiers will line up and try the two-point conversion. That was Willie Dixon from the quarterback spot, and he's going to take it up the middle. And he is across the goal line.
Score 13 Soldiers, 6 Flyers. 14 Soldiers and 6 Flyers. Extra two-point conversion is good.
So the quarterback got the touchdown and the two-point conversion. So your score with 4.5 minutes, about 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter, the Soldiers have a 14-6 lead.
All right, Soldiers are about to kick off.
All right, Meridian Simmons up to kick it off. If I remember correctly, he kicked it off and made the tackle last time.
Ball's in the air. Ball is rolling. Ball is rolling. He's going down the ball right where he is. Going to bring up first down. 44 recovery.
And Shelton Pace, who manages to get his hands on the ball and cover it up. So the Flyers will take their next possession of the third quarter from their own, we'll call it 18.
All right, first down Flyers. Ball in motion, hand off to number 44 in the middle.
Shelton Pace, he's got a good 5 up the middle.
From behind.
Number 21 down there on the tackle along with number 10. Number 10 is Tyler Cozy. Number 21 is Caden Hall. We'll call it a gain of 5 yards. Carson Rigdon checks in for the Flyers. Number 77.
Ball in motion, number 44 in the middle.
Pace has got another yard, maybe 2.
21 to Caden Hall. Third down of the Meridian Flyers.
We're going to say it was a yard gain, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
All right. 3rd down. Motion. Pass up the middle is incomplete. Gonna bring up a big 4th down.
Pass intended for Caleb Kirkland, and it falls incomplete, bringing up a 4th down for the Flyers from their own 24, 23-yard line.
Big 4th down. Motion. Good punt.
Knee on the ground.
Okay. If I understand correctly, the referee is saying that when he got possession of the ball, he had a knee down.
First
So
down, Soldiers.
the Soldiers will take over there. So the Soldiers are going to have the ball at their own 38-yard line. $20 yards on the punt, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, folks, you can see that there are no individual yard markers, so it is a challenge to estimate these numbers, and we're trying to get them accurate for these kids as best we can. So I hope y'all will bear with us and be patient.
All right, going to be a first down, Soldiers. With about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ball in motion. Quarterback keep up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's
There is a touchdown on the field, but there's a flag on the play. It is definitely not going to stand up. Got a block in the back, way behind the play. The quarterback managed to get loose and break a tackle or two. And about the time he was getting to the end zone, there was a block in the back. The flag is laying on about the 15, so there'll be a spot foul from there, and they'll move it back 10 yards to they're going to move the ball back to close to the 28-yard line, best I can tell. First down, Soldiers.
All right, first down, Soldiers. motion. Pass complete.
The pass is complete to number 5. That is Kevon Miles, and he tiptoes the tightrope, so to speak. And he is going to have the ball down to the Flyer, we'll call it 13-yard line, looks like.
Kevon Miles, receiver.
First down for the Soldiers.
All right, first down, Soldiers. Motion. Quarterback keeper.
There's a flag in the backfield. The quarterback has kept it. He's around his left side, but there is a flag on the play. And it looks like that is going to negate the touchdown again.
Holding Soldiers.
Willie Dixon, the senior quarterback, has had himself a night after he was in the end zone, but that penalty is going to bring it back across the 20 to about the 23. And the PA announcer says it's first and 19, so who might argue? That looks reasonable to me.
Ball in motion. Quarterback up the middle. He's still on the move. Still on the move. Touchdown, Soldiers.
Willie Dixon once again.
All right. Mr. Willie Dixon. Extra point attempt.
So with a minute, looks like a minute. I'm not sure it's a minute and 40 or something like that.
Ball in motion.
And
All right.
two-point
Extra
conversion
point
is good.
The score is going to be 22 Soldiers, 6 Flyers.
Quarterback number 7, Willie Dixon. That is, I'll be wrong, but I believe that's his 3rd touchdown tonight. And he's had at least 2 called back. So the clock is under 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and the Soldiers now hold a 22-6 lead.
All right, Soldiers kicking off. Ball on the road. Turn.
Number 23 on the return, that is sophomore Tegan Dorman. And there is a penalty, I believe it's either unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike when he got off of the young man. The defender shoved him down as he was starting to get up, and the referee said, "We're not doing that." I'll have to say this and tip my hat to the officials. He called that coach over and explained what the penalty was about, and the young man was standing there. And that was a teaching moment, and you can't help but appreciate that. So with the penalty, the Flyers will take over at their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Flag in the backfield. I'm afraid that's going to be a late hit on the quarterback. Pass was incomplete. Folks, at number 23, I do not have a 23 on my roster. But he is he's made several plays tonight.
Okay, we got 59 seconds left in this third quarter.
So the clock is now just under 1 minute to play in the third period.
First down.
So after the penalty, the ball is going to be across midfield at the Soldier 39-yard line, 1st and 10 Flyers.
Outside Soldier.
That's going to be a procedure against the Flyers.
5-yard penalty.
First and 15.
And the first and 15. Ball in motion. Pass is incomplete. Gonna bring up a second down.
All right, incomplete pass brings up a second down and 15.
All right. Ball in motion. Pass is incomplete. Gonna bring up a third down. With about 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Pass intended for Slider, if I'm not mistaken, but it was incomplete. 3rd and 15.
Big third down. All right, ball in motion. Pass is incomplete. Gonna bring up a 4th down.
Pass intended for Peden, but it falls incomplete.
Got 1 man down. down.
All right, fourth down.
Fourth down. Ball in motion. Quarterback passes. Incomplete.
Pass intended once again for Sliger, and it falls incomplete. So the Soldiers will take over.
First down, Soldiers.
First and 10 Soldiers at the Flyer 37, 38-yard line. All those incomplete passes have slowed the clock down, so there's still 38 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
All right, 38 seconds left in the third quarter. First down, Soldiers. Ball in motion. Quarterback keeper is brought down. Second down, Soldiers.
Loss of 2 on the play. Number 97, Judah Smith in there. It looked like he had some help from number 10, Boaz Mabott. We'll give him a yard on the play. Actually, they're saying it's a loss of a yard. Initially, I thought they were going to set it back at the original line of scrimmage.
All right, that's the end of the third
So
quarter.
that is the end of the third period. So your score is the Soldiers have 22 and the Flyers have 6. The Meridian Flyers wish to thank our Platinum and Diamond sponsors as well as our community partner. The Platinum and Diamond sponsors are Cisco, East Central Community College, and Honey Hole Collectibles. Our community partner responsible for providing our first aid supplies is J.G. Alexander. We appreciate what these folks do. As I've said already, without them, we don't get to do. These kids don't get to play. The cheerleaders don't get to cheer. The whole shebang. So they make it all work, and we appreciate what they do. So as we get ready for the fourth quarter, as I said, the score is 22-6. The Flyers are down.
Fourth quarter. We'll bring up a second down for the Soldiers.
Looks like after they set the chain, it's going to be second down at about 12.
Ball in motion. Ball's in the air. Incomplete. Going to bring up a third down for the
Number
Soldiers.
7, Willie Dixon, was standing his ground in the pocket, and he was hurried back there, and the pass falls. It went downfield, but it falls incomplete. Once again, I'm not sure who is wearing 57 tonight, but he was there putting pressure in the backfield on the quarterback. So Second and 12 becomes third and 12.
Third down, Soldier. Ball in motion. Quarterback keeper. He's on the move. He's going to be brought down.
Dixon on the quarterback keeper. Once again, he has
first down.
He has first down yardage.
Mr. Willie Dixon, quarterback keeper. First down, Soldier.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was number 44, Shelton Pace, who made the tackle. That's a Soldier first down. The ball seems to be marked right at the Flyer 20 or just across. We'll call it the 20,
right.
First and 10.
First down, Soldier. Ball in motion.
Dixon on the quarterback
fakes up the
keeper.
middle, and he's brought down.
Number 44, Shelton Pace on the tackle.
Got second down and 5.
Dixon on the quarterback keeper yet again. He's got a gain of 5. And we'll call it second and 5.
Quarterback's out again.
All right, second down, Soldier.
All right, looks like they have given Mr. Dixon a rest, and number 12, Jaden Wiley, is in at quarterback, and he is an 8th grader looking at the roster.
Ball in
He's
motion.
going to keep it. He's going to be taken down by Boaz Mabbitt. Not sure how much of a loss there is on the play.
They move.
Looks like they're going to give him credit for the line of scrimmage, but Boaz took him down there, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
All right, third down for the Soldiers. Ball in motion.
Quarterback keeper once again. There's a flag on the play, but he's got first down yardage, it appears. We've got to see what the flag is in the backfield.
All right, that's going to bring up.
It's going to be a hold against the offense, so it's going to take away a first
All right,
down
we got a penalty on the play.
and bring the ball out to,
4th down.
it looks like, about the 25-yard line. I think they'll replay 3rd down. And that's, I'm going to call that 3rd and 19, 18. Again, it's hard to tell. All right, we got a different person at quarterback. That's number 4. That's Draylon McWilliams,
All right,
10th
ball in
grader.
motion. Number 4 on the move. And he's brought down short.
He's taken down by Caleb Kirkland.
This is fourth down ahead of flag.
And looks like he may have been shaken up on the play. He had a gain of about 14 yards because we're just going to bring up a 4th and maybe 6. 13 yards maybe. Just going on where the yard marker is.
6.5 minutes left.
6.5 minutes left to play. Well, now might be a good time for me to thank our sponsors since they're getting this young man up. As we come to the close of tonight's game, once again, we want to thank our Platinum and Diamond sponsors and recognize our Bronze sponsors. The Platinum and Diamond sponsors are Cisco, East Central Community College, Honey Hole Collectibles. And at the bronze level, it's Dickerson Petroleum, Transportation and Services, Robert Barham Family Funeral Home, Oshner Rush Health, Hodge Orthodontics, Citizens National Bank, Commercial Bank, Pearson Company and Insurance, Meridian Pediatric Dental Group, La Piñata Mexican Grill, Seaside Persians, Wells Fargo Advisors and Robert Coleman, Chick-fil-A of Meridian, Singing River Federal Credit Union, and Future Family Center Physical Therapy and Family Wellness. And folks, as I've said all night, these kids could not do what we are doing without their help. So if you get a chance to patronize these folks, please do that.
Right,
We encourage you to do it.
Fourth down.
And we appreciate all that they do and all that they give. So here we go. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Soldiers. They're deep into Flyer territories at about looks close to the 15, give or take.
All right, brother. 5 yards.
And number 12, the young man who is just an 8th grader, is back in at quarterback. One thing you can't simulate in practice, and that is game conditions.
All right, ball in motion.
There he is, and he is going to be hit in the hole. Judah Smith there. Shelton Pace is there, and they sandwich him
First down.
and stop him short of the 1st down. So that'll give the Flyers a 1st down somewhere around their own 12-yard line. I'm not sure exactly. The young man that was on carrying the ball was a little slow to get up, but he is getting up and coming off. And one of the Flyers seems to be down, and I think it's just cramps the way they're taking care of him.
I'm not from Mississippi.
I grew up right below Hattiesburg.
Oh, okay. Where you from?
It's okay, you can say it.
You're good with baseball.
may be wrong, but are they not working on him like it's a cramp? Okay.
All right, young man's up. Let's applaud.
All right, so that is Boaz Mabbitt, and he is coming off with a little help. All right,
All right, going to be a first down.
when
for
we
the
start
Meridian Flyers.
again, when we snap the ball, there'll be 5 minutes and some change left, or maybe 6. And the Flyers have the football.
He's brought down.
Pace on the carry to his right.
Second down.
Number 21 on the tackle, that is Caden Hall. And Shelton Pace on the carry. Trying to see where they're spotting the
Second
ball.
down
Looks
and
like they're
9.
going to give him a yard maybe. So second down and 9.
Well, he moved and got a flag on the field.
That's going to be
False start.
procedure against the offense.
Okay, 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So second and 9 becomes second and 14. The ball is now spotted very close to the 10-yard line.
Ball in motion. Right up the middle.
15 at the middle.
That was number 15 on the carry. That is Josh Peden. And getting up off the ground over there is number 16.
About 6 yards to go.
15, that is Jorian Kennedy. The young man is a 9th grader. So it looks like a gain of 8. We'll call it 3rd and 6. A long 6, but we'll call it 6 anyway.
Ball in motion. Pass is incomplete. Gonna bring up a 4th down.
That was Willie Dixon defending. The pass was intended for Sliger. The call's incomplete. I believe this is going to be 4th down.
All right, 4th down for the Flyers.
And looks like they're going to take a shot at it.
Ball in motion. Hand out. He's brought down.
That is Pace on the sweep, I think. I'm not sure he got the yardage.
It's not even it.
He's down. Pace is down right now.
Looks like Pace may still be on the ground.
Move on down.
Hopefully nothing more than just cramps, and he is going to be short.
Maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, he needed a good 6, and he got maybe 3. So Soldier's going to take over just outside the Flyer 20-yard line. A little over 3 minutes to play. Again, at this angle, it's hard to see the clock. 3:53. Okay, I was thinking it was 3:33. All right, Shelton's up, and he's walking off on under his own power. That's always a good sign. Hopefully, nothing more than just a cramp.
Turnover on downs, going to be first down, Soldiers.
All right, the ball is just outside the 20 of the Flyers, and the Soldiers are going to have the football. Okay, I stand corrected. Now they're saying it's fourth down for the Flyers, and they're still a good 4 yards shy. Punt formation.
I think they're going to punt. Good punt. All right.
And number 7, the quarterback, is going to down the ball at about the 30-yard line, maybe just across for the Soldiers. So Soldiers will take over there. First and 10 and 3:15 maybe on the clock. Last couple of punts that young man has kicked have been decent. Good to meet you, Coach. God bless, brother.
All right, going to be a first down, Soldiers. Motion, quarterback keeper, around the right side, all in the middle of the field, still scrambling,
Dixon on the quarterback keeper once again.
Number 7, it's the Willie Dixon.
Willie Dixon makes the run from, we'll call it 49 yards out. It's close to 50, to be honest with you, but he gets the end zone, and the referee is signaling for the clock to continue running. So at this point, I don't think there's any doubt in the outcome. That's going to move the score to 28-6, if I'm adding that correctly. For the point after. Dixon is back in at quarterback. Number 4 is your tailback. That is McWilliams.
All in motion. First point attempt is intercepted.
2-point conversion is intercepted.
Right, flag on the play.
By number 4, I think that is. That is Mr. Kirkland once again. And he is hit. Knocked out of bounds. I saw a flag fly. I don't know if that's a late hit, out of bounds hit. Not sure. So the point after is no good, but with 2 minutes to play, the score is 28 for the Soldiers to 6 for the Flyers. Once again, Flyer fans, let me remind you that next Saturday night, now tonight is the exception to the rule. Most of our games will be on Saturday the home games will be at East Central. For the next 3 Saturdays, we anticipate being at East Central for our home game. Next week, if I'm not mistaken, we play Magnolia. So on the kickoff after the penalty, they'll be kicking from the 20. And it goes over the D-back. Slager's going to cover it at about the 10-yard line.
Going to be a first down.
First down Flyers at their own 10 or thereabouts.
We'll start with the offense, and there's a few of these.
All right, first down, Meridian Flyers. Ball in motion. It's in the air.
Flyers have 2 receivers down there, Micah Hoskins as well as Eli Slager. Neither one of them can come up with it, so that'll bring up a second down and 10.
Second down. Ball in motion. Pass is incomplete. Going to bring up a third down.
Pass intended for number 32, Eli Slager, and it falls incomplete. The clock continues to roll. All right, under a minute. 3rd and 10.
Ball in motion. Pass in the air. Almost intercepted, but incomplete. Going to bring up a big 4th down.
No, I'm about to buy me some today. I was going to catch
We got a player down. Yeah, I see that now. I couldn't see it just a moment ago. The Soldiers do have a young man who is just getting up, but he's up. That's a good sign. And he's coming off the field with no help. And that too is a good sign. That is number 8. That's Keegan Hankins. And now the clock rolls. It's under 30 seconds, so this is going to be very close to the end of the game here.
All right. Ball in motion. Ball's in the air. It's complete.
Eli Slager,
It's going to bring us down to the end of the ball game.
and that is the final.
For good sportsmanship,
Your final score from here in Greenville, the Soldiers from Unity Christian Academy, 28, and the Flyers from Meridian Homeschoolers, 6. So, as I said earlier, we invite you to join us next Saturday night at 7 o'clock for kickoff at East Central, as we will be taking on the team from Magnolia. So we encourage you to come out and join us in. Until then, God bless. Be careful going home. We wish both of these teams, the Unity Christian folks, we wish them well as they continue their season.